I'm really pumped to be talking to you guys about VIP groups because it's pretty much my very favorite thing about direct sales is running my VIP. And so I'm going to share a couple things that I find helpful that have helped me over the last few years as I've run a VIP group. And then hopefully it's some stuff that, what is happening? Hopefully it's some stuff that can help you guys too. So here, first of all, I know everybody, whenever we start to talk about VIP groups, everybody wants to know, how do I get more people in? And how do I get the people that are in interacting, purchasing? Hi, Candy. And so we are going to talk about those things. So I know that always, like anytime I talk about VIP groups, that's what I get first. And so I want you to know that it's coming. But I want us to all get on the same page about how we are looking at our VIP groups. I think a lot of times we enter into this and we look at them as like, that's where our sales are going to happen. And so we measure it that way. So when our sales are not what we want them to be, then we look at it as a negative on this VIP group. This VIP group isn't functioning as it's supposed to because it's supposed to bring in sales. So I want to challenge you to instead look at your VIP group as these are people who are hanging out at your house, okay? So with that expectation, like I want you to look at this as just completely an opportunity to just have a very relationship-based business because you just have people over at your house. And the same type of behaviors that you would exhibit if you just had people hanging out, that's the type of behaviors that will eventually get you the most loyal, the most purchasing VIP groups. So if you are having a bunch of people over to your house, you would never be like sitting there with all of these amazing people who have come, who are spending their time in your house and be like, where's Candy? Where's Candy? Like, why isn't Candy here? Did anybody invite Candy? Hey, someone call Candy and have Candy come over because like, sure, it's great you guys are here, but we need more people here. So I want you guys all get on your phone, call everyone you know. Let's see if they'll come over too. Like immediately, it kind of creates this tone that the people in the group aren't enough. The people who are there aren't quite what you're needing. This isn't good enough. And so it's just a really weird tone when you look at your VIP group as a group of people hanging out at your house. Also, if you just have people hanging out at your house as you're growing relationships, you have real conversation. And that's most of it. Most of it is real conversation that will get other people talking, that will bring other people in. You don't usually just sit there and say things like, I love all spruced up. Like, and then everybody's just like, And that's what they do in your groups too. When you make statements like that, like, I love Maple Court. And you get nothing. You get nothing. You get no likes. You get no comments. You get nothing. Because if you were sitting around and that's what you said to someone, you'd get no reaction. So in your groups, you are gearing all of your posts towards things that will create conversations, create engagement, and in the end, that relationship building results in more sales for you, a bigger team for you. Like that really is the beautiful part of this, is that whenever you're making a more authentic, genuine group, it also benefits you in the ways that you are wanting so badly anyway. You're just kind of going at it the wrong way. So in my personal group, like if people are at my house, mostly I want them to laugh. So in my group, that's pretty much my focus. And we try to do things all the time that are going to get people to laugh, get people to talk. But we also, like here's for instance, like the day, in October was, I'm going to say it wrong, Infant Loss and Prematurity Awareness Month. I think that's the correct lineup of words. But we had a week where we had people sharing stories about things that had happened. We had people that would commit to pray for those people just because that, and that's not usually the tone of my group, but honestly, like I could get teary talking about it. Like that's what happened in the group when you have a group of people who over time have gotten used to conversating with each other. And, and so I want you to look at it more as an opportunity to create relationships than to find sales. Okay, now, so I want you to know more about those people that are in your group than your product. Okay, so instead of worrying about let's get more people in here, I want you to know the people that are already in there better, because whenever you know people, they do a lot of this work for you. They are extremely loyal. They will stay with you. They will refer other people to you. They'll tell you what they like. They will tell you what they don't like, and they are really, really excited about you doing well because they feel connected to you. So all of a sudden, you have all of these like self-appointed ambassadors going all over the place for you and adding people to your group because they feel connected to you. They feel connected to your business. They feel connected to your story. They feel connected to your growth. And so you don't have to worry about these giveaway posts where you're like, add 5 people and I'll enter you to win a free set. That usually it doesn't amount to anything, especially with the way groups work now and people have, the adding issue is so fun. But whenever you get one person that is personally referred into your group just organically instead of one of these giveaway things, that one person is about 50 times more valuable than one of those giveaway posts where everybody adds and tags, etc. So look more on these quality of relationships than the quantity of the people that are in your VIP group. What am I going to say? Oh, so one thing, this is kind of quirky, that I do that's worked really well, and just I haven't seen anybody else do it, and so I like to say that it's mine, and who knows? Who knows? I might have copied someone and forgot, but I have like an address book that I started whenever I opened up my group. And so my people who purchase frequently, everybody's in there, and then I don't even have their addresses in there, but as I learn little things about them, I'll jot it down. So like if I've noticed they always order neutral colors, it'll be like Jane Smith, neutral colors, has 3 kids. As I slowly, as she mentions a kid's name, I open up my book, I write down her kid's name there. And it sounds like a little borderline creepy, but I promise you that when Jane Smith says something, let's say about back to school, and I'm like, oh, isn't Johnny in 3rd grade this year? You better believe Jane Smith, when she needs Color Street, is coming to Just Shelburne. Because that's the kind of stuff, these connections that you can create, that's the kind of stuff that builds your business, guys. And what I love is it's not gross or doesn't make you feel icky. It actually makes you feel really awesome and makes you love what you're doing even more. So that is my thoughts on just the tone of your VIP group being a place to create relationships instead of build sales, and eventually the relationships bring the sales, and they bring them consistently, and they bring them in a way that just sustains itself over time. Because as those relationships get better, your customers get more loyal, you start to see their friends, which I also enjoy, because now I've had my group for a while now, so now I have these networks of people who are in there, and I won't even realize they're the friend of whoever, and it's just dang awesome, and I love it. So here, one more thing. So I've been reading this book called Hug Your Customers, which is about customer service, and it is written by this family who owns a string of department stores that have been around since the 50s. But one thing that they have, one of their little taglines, is that when you hug a customer, if you hug someone right, you'll know when they hug you back. And so as far as a measurement for my business, instead of saying, my sales are crappy this month, a measurement for your business is if they are hugging you back. Are they adding people? Are they tagging you in things they know you like on Facebook? To me, that's a hug back. They feel connected enough to me to be like, hey, I thought you would like this. Are they just mentioning things, are they engaging into your group? That's a hug back. Okay, so instead of always quantifying things, it's time to look a more qualitative approach of what kind of behaviors your group is creating. So now let's talk about Facebook. Let's get a little bit less warm fuzzy, and we're going to get more technical into Facebook and how Facebook groups work and how you can work Facebook the best in your VIP. So first of all, going into this, And I think everybody kind of knows this, but I think it's a good reminder whenever you're getting really frustrated with Facebook, is that Facebook doesn't care if your group succeeds. Facebook has no interest in your group doing well because, you know, groups aren't monetized yet. There's rumblings, but they're not monetized yet. Facebook isn't making any money in your group, and you are. So you have to look at it as this relationship of you using a free service right now that they would rather you really not use in that way, but they haven't quite created the avenue to change it just yet. So there is not going to be this built-in pathway that is super easy for you to do exactly what you're wanting to do, which is sell things for free on Facebook. So you're going to have to play by Facebook's rules because they own these algorithms and they own this system that is made to get people to pay money to sell things, if you get my drift. So they are essentially selling relevance. They are selling information that is relevant to other people. So if you are posting things like, I like all spruced up with a picture of all spruced up and that's it, they don't think anybody will find that relevant. And even if you have 2,000 people in your group, maybe 3 will be shown that picture because Facebook has determined that they're not interested in it. So if you want posts that Facebook will think are relevant to your group members, you have to play by their rules. And here is what Facebook likes. Facebook loves live video. They love it. They love it because people engage with live video. That is their very favorite thing. So if you have a live video and you are getting people to chat with you, most of your group will see it. If you are creating conversations in your live video, Facebook loves the crap out of that. So I have on my team, they're supposed to go live. We'll have challenges here and there, but kind of like bare minimum, you're going live once a week. They need to see your face. They need to be talking with you at least once a week. And that's for algorithms, that's for relationships, that's for connecting with your group. Going live is like, I know, primo uno, like this, like you gotta go live. And I know it makes people uncomfortable and they don't know what to talk about. If you don't even want to talk about Color Street, that's fine. I was looking a wreck last week in the Walmart like pickup spot, like looking like a homeless, ridiculous wreck. And I went live. Just, I don't know, maybe it's a confidence boost for people who have their life together. I don't know. But things like that, like you can just sharing anything, make it a priority to go live in your group because it helps in so many different ways. Now, video is number 2, but Facebook will boost live video over video 6 times more frequently. And that is because of the engagement, because people are more likely to engage with you in a live video than they are in a video you've recorded and posted. But they will post that. They will boost video over images. So when you're thinking about your posts, even if you're going to post a Nelfie, if you can turn it into a video, like we've seen those ones where people are putting the snow on it or the coffee has steam, you guys, there's a reason for that. And the reason is not only, oh, that looks like freaking awesome. The reason is that Facebook likes it. Facebook thinks it's a more interesting interface if there's more video than images. So in your group, if you can just take 2 seconds and turn an image into a video, more people will see it. They do not like links involved in the post. If you have an image with a link and an image without a link, they will boost the image without the link first. Now this gets all like technical and muddy and who knows, like these are, you know, facts that they've put out that they like, but how measured that is, I don't know, like as far as those 2 comparisons. So I've been putting my links in the comments. I'm not sure how much difference that makes, but whatever, whatever they say. So that is just some just kind of basic general ways to play by Facebook's rules to keep engagement in your group up is to live video. Whenever you are making posts that are just pictures, try to make posts that will create conversations. Like the this or that things are good, or you know, like a scavenger hunt, find me a shirt that will go with these nails. Or we did the other day, we did like like, what's your favorite laundry soap? And people just get all like adamant. Like you have, you know, like the granola crunchies, or like fighting against, you know, I don't care, spray it with all the bleach in the world. And they'll like fight it out. And it was like all day. It was all anybody could see on their feed, because it's creating conversations, and Facebook loves it. They love it. So create conversations, go live in all of your posts. Your goal is to create dialogue in your group, not create sales, create dialogue, because dialogue will create sales. So do you guys have any questions for me at all? I won't stand here and like stare at you awkwardly, but if you have any questions, and I'll watch the comments for a while, and I will catch any afterwards, but I'm happy to answer any if you have any right this second. I loved hanging out with you guys. I hope you have a really good weekend. Look at those, thumbs up, thumbs up. Love it. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Congrats on being in one of like the most amazing team of all time. All of these freaking rock stars you guys have in here. Have a good weekend. Bye.